CBS 4's Michael Van Scoik joins us now to talk about what the Delphi residents are saying in the wake of this verdict. Michael.
Well, Bob, good evening. There were many Delphi residents out here tonight. At least 30 of them gathered outside of the courthouse this evening, waiting patiently like everyone else here in town and everyone else who has been following this case. Many of those that we spoke to remember exactly where they were in February in 2017 when the two of them were both murdered, and now many of them waiting patiently for a verdict, some of them wondering if a verdict would even be reached. Now, many of those folks out here outside this courthouse have actually been outside the courthouse almost every day for the last 3 weeks, and some of those we spoke to were in shock and surprised when a verdict was finally reached. Now, those who were outside the courthouse this evening recall hearing a person running down the stairs screaming, "Guilty, guilty, guilty, guilty." And at that moment, that's when you could hear clapping and cheering all across the sidewalks as many people were gathered outside the courthouse tonight. Many of those people feeling a great sense of relief, a great sense of peace, because they too feel the impact of Abby and Libby's deaths all those years ago. And now tonight, many of them say they can go home with that sense of peace, knowing that justice will be served. Take a listen to what they have to say.
Today is the day. Today is actually feels like that day. And if you can take any message away from here, please take it that this town is filled full of good people.
They were the victims, and we were victims also with it. We want to be released just as well as Abby and Libby. They're free now. They are free. And again, today is their day, and we've been saying it for years. Endless nights of sleep, we can now say that this is justice.
And Bob, of course, we know how tight-knit and how close of a community this is. There are signs within shops and windows with the faces of Abby and Libby and commemoration of them with ribbons across at the corners of the streets here. So this community, of course, is very close, and tonight they feel like they can be one again. And many of those people who were out here for the last 3 weeks likely will be back out here in December waiting a sentence.
Michael, you've been talking with a number of people who were concerned that perhaps there might be a mistrial in this case because it was taking the jury days to come to a verdict. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I spoke with the Murder Sheet podcasters who, of course, we've talked to quite a bit in the last couple of years. And they told me, you know, being out here the last several weeks, once the jury finally began its deliberations, with every passing day, they started to wonder if it would actually end up being a mistrial. Now, they said they saw this case going either two ways. He would be found guilty or it would be a mistrial. And again, as I mentioned, they started to wonder if it would, in fact, be a mistrial with every passing day, but they also kept in mind that there was so much evidence that they had to go through. Now, I also asked them today, what was the one piece of evidence they think that led to the jury finding Richard Allen guilty? And they tell me it all comes down to those confessions. Those confessions, they believe, are what the jury came to the conclusion that Richard Allen was in fact guilty. Bob, back to you.
That's what a lot of legal analysts are saying. Michael Van Scoik, thank you for that report.